After being through this for the third time, Hero goes and meets up with Light once again. After Hero tells Light about his situation with the Dark Lord, Light tells Hero to head to the Elven Retreat, where the elves are very gifted with magic and that they are very powerful against the Dark Lord. But once he gets to the entrance, he notices that one of the elves are down and very injured. Belpon will later reclaim that the Dark Lord is headed towards the retreat. Hero thought he died, but he's just sleeping. After arriving at the Elven Retreat, he noticed that one person was running up towards him. It was the youngest of the Fab Fairies, Komari. He tells Hero that the Dark Lord attacked the retreat, but the sisters were able to protect it. However, when they least expected, the Dark Lord took the two eldest sisters and ran off with them. Hero agreed to help, and Komari joined the party. Their first location was Citrus Cave. A cave made with oranges, tangerines, all that type of strange stuff. After arriving, they found Alani, but her face was missing. After the boss fight, they were able to reclaim Alani's face, the middle Fab Fairy. They arrived at the lower east area known as Big Forest. There, they found Tulip, but just like Alani, her face was missing. After this boss fight, they were able to regain the face of Tulip, the eldest Fab Fairy. After finally gathering the two elder sisters, they made the chant to open the door to head to the next area. But awaiting them was none other than Dark Lord Crowley, who was waiting for them to open the gate so that he could cause trouble by stealing Komari's face and causing ruckus at the Elven Retreat. With this responsibility on her hand, Tulip decided to join the party and gather all the faces from the Elven Retreat. After gathering all the faces, they were able to move on to the final area where Komari's face laid. After finding the face, they fought the monster that had taken the face. And after one boss fight later, the Fab Fairies were back together again. Hero and the gang were very happy that everything went back to normal, and they could continue on. With one final dance from the Fab Fairies, the gang made way to the east side of the forest. This meant that they were close to arriving at the Dark Lord. Were close to catching him, but with one twist. With his friends stolen, he was strong enough to keep his powers, and he was lucky to have Brownie. After exploring the harsh world that is Karkaton, he finds three of his friends, faceless, and Light as well. They then decide to go venture off to find the faces of Ava, Ivory, and Jurley. After finding their faces and exploring more east, they notice a sound of dogs. But it was too late. Sybaris, the guard dog of the underworld, had appeared with 3 more faces on it. The faces were Marn, Yin, and Ridge. Thanks to Hero, they were back to normal. A few more left to save. Till then, they continued more east to the Dark Lord's castle. Hero knew that he needed to save his friends and defeat the Dark Lord. One by one, they ventured off in the castle, finding their friends. The first one was Suki. The next one was a bit odd, yet familiar. Cyan was next, and he was met with Marn. You could say this was a brother and sister reunion. Finally, the last one, the very first companion on Hero's journey, Daisuke. Familiar friend once again reunited. With that, everyone's back together again. More time passes until the gang were attacked by a dragon! A goddamn dragon! It was later revealed that the dragon, named Dominic,
was possessed by the face. He seemed really friendly. Time has come. The final battle against the Dark Lord has come. Hero and his friends were getting ready to attack Crowley with all they've got. It was a little tough, but with enough force, they were able to defeat the Dark Lord Crowley. Although, something strange happened after. The Dark Lord transformed into a regular person. Light just came by to congratulate them, until the spirit came and tried to possess Hero. Light pushed Hero out of the way, which gave birth to the Darker Lord. Luckily, Dominic was willing to help them, and now they venture off into the big world of Miitopia.